Hi everyone, let's talk about Young Lean. Young Lean is a pioneer in the cloud rap, sad boy musical genre that's been occurring ever since the early to mid 2010s. He really popularized the sound that a lot of people have been kind of replicating from him. You have people in a sad boy group as well as the Drain Gang, of course. And I will be completely honest, I've never been the hugest fan of Young Lean's music. However, I thought his last album, Stranger, was a pretty big improvement. His vocals got better on that record, and his production was not as, I guess, spacey and atmospheric as it was on his previous efforts. But now going into Starz, it feels like he's taking a step back, and he's going back to the sounds that he was known for. Except with the production, it's more experimental, it's more bombastic this time around. It's definitely more ear-grabbing and more attention-grabbing than ever before. I could probably say this is his most interesting album production-wise, and I'd probably be right, because the production on here is, again, bombastic, it's loud, it's sometimes lavish, like on the track BOYLIFE in EU, where the chorus of the track just explodes into this really almost gorgeous set of synthesizers that are buzzing in the background, some kicks and snares, and Young Lean's weird vocal performance on this track, which is very odd. It almost matches the song as a whole, but even then, it's definitely a highlight on this album. You also got the title track to this album featuring Ariel Pinkaball People, and I like how the song actually has a very tried and true song structure formula. Similar story to this track, the chorus in the latter half of the song kind of explodes with these instead distorted guitars and some synthesizers as well. You also get some more subtle and subdued moments like the track YAYO, and also the final moment on this album is actually a very somber, sparse, and spacious piano note. It's accompanied by this interesting vocal performance from Young Lean himself. It's a song that has a weird finality to the album as a whole. Ends us off on a positive note, in my opinion. However, the rest of the moments on here range from being okay to kind of poor, mainly because of one thing, a constant that also runs throughout some of his other songs and albums as well: his vocal performance. I know the dude can sing, I'm pretty sure he can rap, but why do some of these songs sound not that good? The track DOGBOY features this very nasally vocal performance. I don't know why, it sounds horrible. And the production on this track is kind of interesting, but the plucky synthesizer in the background does not save this track from being a low light. There are also a few other moments on this album where the vocals just don't cut it for me, but now that I think about it, it happens more often than not. I don't really even have to name a lot of these songs to really point out where the vocals kind of just hinder me from enjoying a track. It's like this production was wasted on something that wasn't really that interesting. And to add injury to insult, this album doesn't really feel fully fleshed out, in my opinion. Most of these tracks are just under 3 minutes, and they don't really feel all that appetizing. I really feel like Young Lean and his producers could have really elongated some of these songs to make them more interesting, more dynamic, more unique. Because the production on here is good, it's actually great at some points, but it doesn't feel fully fleshed out. And again, sometimes it could be really great, bombastic, in your face, sometimes even somber, sometimes very interesting, very ear-grabbing. But even then, the vocal performances just kind of hinder me from enjoying the song as a whole. I do get a comment on maybe some Blade reviews that I've done in the past where people have said his vocals aren't even that bad. I can totally listen to the song and not be uninterested or barred from enjoying the song. Personally, I can't listen to most of these songs without having the sense of stolen property from me. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to have something, but it was taken from me. Like, someone stole money from a trust fund that I was going to get. I know it's a weird comparison, but the production on this album is really interesting. It's like, really interesting, I swear. But vocally, I'm barred from really enjoying any of the tracks. Let alone a few moments on this album where I can enjoy a song, where the vocals aren't as bad as other moments. Even then, I'm not entirely crazy about this album. I'm not entirely head over heels for this album, or I'm not hating on this album either. There may be a few songs, maybe 1 or 2 tracks that I really don't care about, that I hate, but this album, it's fine. Perfectly fine Young Lean album with good production, great production, but vocals that are just not my thing. At the end of the day, for me, it is the strongest of C's. However, I am curious to know what are your thoughts and opinions on this album down below. Let me know what albums you want me to review next, and that is it. Leave a like, comment, share, do whatever you want. Let me know how I can improve future videos down below. Remember, this is only my opinion, because music is subjective.